You have been lied to about what Jurassic Park is about. How can you say that, you may say, in a truly appalled manner, much like a distraught Victorian? Everyone knows what Jurassic Park is about. It's an indictment of man's attempt to control nature, a cautionary tale about playing God with scientific advancements, a warning about allowing technology to advance too quickly without considering the moral, ethical, and philosophical ramifications of the actions you're going to take. These are lessons that transcend the bounds of this story and apply to our modern society far more than the one that birthed this classic film and appreciated book. Here's the problem. That's what the movie is supposed to be about. But these themes and lessons are undermined by the story itself. Brief recap. John Hammond runs the company InGen, which has made spectacular advancements in genetic engineering. So much so that they're able to bring long extinct dinosaurs back to life. He chooses to use this scientific breakthrough to open essentially a dinosaur zoo for people to see these behemoths in real life. But things go wrong in the park, and then everyone attacks Hammond for his arrogance in playing God with these animals. The movie starts with a velociraptor being loaded into its pen, during which there's an accident and one of the men helping to load the raptor is nearly killed. That's problem one. Later, a hurricane moves in and the dinosaurs start to escape and wreak havoc on the island, killing each other and a number of the employees. During that chaos, Dr. Grant discovers hatched dinosaur eggs, which shouldn't be possible. All of the dinosaurs are intentionally female so they can't reproduce. But he induces that some of them may be converting to male biology because some of the dinosaurs' missing DNA was filled in with tree frog DNA. And some tree frogs have the ability to change their gender if the local dating scene is too one-sided. Basically, InGen thought they had control over everything, but it all fell to crap, and nature showed them exactly what it thought about their control. It seems pretty cut and dry, right? Not quite. We have the first guy who's nearly killed, but I honestly don't see this as an arrogance of man issue brought about because they brought dinosaurs back. This is kind of just standard risk of dealing with a dangerous predator. I don't know for certain, but I imagine that there are many stories of people being killed while transferring lions, tigers, cobras, badgers, Komodo dragons, all sorts of animals. So I don't think there's really anything out of the ordinary here. It just feels worse because it's a dinosaur. Then there's the egg issue. Fairly easy to deal with, really. There's no real problems there. Having them reproduce uncontrolled is not ideal, but it's not park ending and nothing a little predator involvement can't fix. Also in the sequel, you find out there was a second island where the reproduction was allowed and encouraged, so it's not exactly world ending or anything. But there is the problem of the dinosaurs refusing to be contained and escaping. That falls right to the proposed theme, right? Right? Ask yourself this. Did the dinosaurs actually escape? Yes, they got out of their pens, but did they escape? Did the T-Rex find a weak point in the fence to exploit? Did the raptors finally find a spot that they could get loose? Did a Triceratops knock out the wrong pylon? Did the hurricane knock out the power? Did nature contribute to the dinosaurs running amok in any way? No. The electric fences were all turned off by Hammond's son because he wanted to make more money. When you look at the plot, none of the bad stuff that happened because life found a way. It was all just human greed. It's actually really tragic and a little Shakespearean. Hammond has this fantastic monologue about how he ran this flea circus in his younger days where everything was mechanical and it gave him a drive to make something real, something amazing. A dinosaur park where dinosaurs are alive and real. He threw everything into it and, in his constant words, spared no expense except one place, his own son. Granted, Ned is not painted as a particularly good person, but he also felt unappreciated, and his lack of respect and funds from his own father drove him to greedily betray his father. This led to his own death and the destruction of his father's dream. So what's the real lesson of Jurassic Park? If you bring what are basically flameless dragons back to life, don't put your crappy son in charge of their containment systems. Or at least pay him what he deserves for his work. You'll see me next time if you subscribe. Bye.